Want to hear how Melo going to the Thunder had more to do with Westbrook and Durant? And a couple of other interesting things about the NBA.
Turn that shit off. Beat manipulation. This moisture must mean precipitation or perspiration. Terminal velocity.
BBN Jack Frost, what's up, party people? Hey, before the video even start, hit that like button, subscribe, and join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. Alright, so basically, as we all know, Carmelo Anthony has been traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder. And whether you've been really paying attention or not, this is the NBA's way of trying to rectify a problem which was initially caused when LeBron James went to the Miami Heat, brought Chris Bosh with him, and teamed up with Dwayne Wade. You see, that problem created a situation where now the players realized that the power of their pen. Yes, the players actually have way more power in the NBA than the owners. The owners pay. This is facts. But the players, if they decide to sit out and let their contracts expire, can decide to go where they please and do what they want. And that in itself gives them more power than the owners. So, what have a lot of players have been doing? At least they've been threatening this year to not sign extensions for the last 2 years. Next year, I believe there's going to be 15 of like the top 30 players are going to be free agents. You heard me right. It's something like 15. Some number like that. I didn't look it up before the video, so don't get upset and mad at me. But if you look it up yourself, you'll understand that even if I'm not accurate, I'm not off by much. That's because players are purposely allowing for their contracts to end. Because by doing so, they can have control over where they go and who they play with. Now, with that being said, LeBron James started it, but Durant perfected it. Durant decided, against a lot of people's wishes and wants, and against definitely anything that the NBA would have wanted, Durant decided to go to a team that had won 72 games. Well, how many games they won in the year? I think they won like something like 73 games the year prior. And fell a game away from winning it all. That's where Durant decided to go. So now, in the big hustle and bustle of the NBA life in the offseason, what they're trying to do is they're trying to even out the league. They're not trying to even out the league by having enough good players in the East and enough good players in the West. They're trying to even out the league because they have to find a team that can compete with the Golden State Warriors. Now, you always have Cleveland. That's fact. But you have to have a team in the West that could compete with the Golden State Warriors. Okay, I get it. A lot of y'all don't understand what I'm trying to say. So I'll break it down a little bit further. Now look, the NBA is like this. The NBA structure, the way that they build and promote their league, every league promotes their league differently. If you have the MLB, they promote their league more basic on tradition, right? This guy's breaking that record's about to get broken, this guy's doing something that nobody has done in 30 years. That's how the MLB, Major League Baseball, promotes their league. The NFL promotes their league more like every Sunday it's a huge party. Every Thursday it's a party. Every Monday, it's a party. Literally, they used to say it in the Monday Night Football intro. They literally said it's a party. Everybody is invited. You understand? That's how they promote their league. It's all inclusive. Everybody can come play. Everybody can come watch the NFL. It's all inclusive. That's how they promote their league. Now, if you want to break it down a little bit further, how the NBA the NFL promotes their league is they promotes their league by the team. In every team, they might have one or two guys that they push because you have to have a face of the organization. Now, basketball, the NBA, they don't promote team. They promote player. Okay, I get it. Some of y'all don't get what I'm trying to say. The NBA has partners. Well, all of the professional sports have partners. Don't get me wrong. But the NBA has partners. And the way that they promote their league is not by saying, come watch the NBA. The way that the NBA promotes their league is by saying, look, Blake Griffin drives a Kia. You get it? LeBron James drives a Kia. You get it? That's how they promote their league. They promote their league by saying, who's the dude that Steve Smith Sr. He's on the Dr. Pepper commercials. That's promoting their league. That's back to the NFL. Pardon me. They don't do it as well as the NBA. So let me talk about because the NBA just does this better. Every league does it, but the NBA does it better. As far as even with the sneaker commercials, remember it was actually originally created around the Jordan brand with the I Want to Be Like Mike. That when they pushed that's when the NBA had a really, really big push into popularity. That's what you have to understand. So, what the NBA needs is, the NBA needs to be able to promote these players going against those players for something. It's not about this team going against that team. It's these players going against those players. So now, they finally have... Why do you think they wanted to push the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook beef as hard as they was trying to push it? No, in reality, these dudes had beef. They didn't like each other. They was pissed off at each other. But it wasn't like they were sending death threats. It was just like, I don't like you. That's it. But what did they do? They had to push it to the forefront because that was a way to sell games. That these guys really hate each other. Oh, man, you got to watch this game when they play against each other. They play against each other in 2 months. So what are we going to do? It's going to be a build-up. Even though they ain't played each other for 2 more months, or let's say a little bit closer, 2 more weeks, what we're going to do is every single time we get an opportunity, we're going to ask the other about the other. Promoting the league. You understand? The NBA is about individuality. The NFL is about team. The MLB is about tradition. These are how the leagues are promoted. So, that's why the NBA off-season that we have right now is the way that it is. What do you think was happening when Carmelo Anthony was playing basketball with all those guys over here in New York? They were coming to try to play with him and get him to come to their team. Because whether anybody knew it or not, the Knicks had to trade him at some point. I was personally hoping that the Knicks would wait until the season started and they got a little bit closer to the trading deadline. Therefore, the Knicks can get more because I like the Knicks. But in reality, I wouldn't be surprised if they already had a closed-door deal with Carmelo Anthony. Said, look, man, you want to get traded. We don't want to hold on to you. We want to have respect for everything that you've done for us so far. And for whatever the reason is, they probably just want to get rid of him anyway. So they say, you got to put more, because it's always been, you have to put more teams on the list. That's what it's always been. Remember, Carmelo Anthony list was like 2 teams. And it was like, look, man, we're trying to make trades with these guys, but they don't want to give anything up because they know that those are the only 2 teams that you're going to go to. So therefore, or you're going to waive your non-trade clause to. So therefore, they're not trying to give us anything. They're trying to force us to. Well, let's be perfectly honest. The Knicks didn't really get anything in return. Trading them to the Thunder anyway. But earlier that's what the argument was. He opened it up. He said, "Okay, I'll open up the possibility to go to the Thunder." Then they weren't giving him enough. Then he said, "I'll open up the possibility to go to the Cavs." The Knicks said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! We're not trading you in the East. Are you crazy? So we have to face you. How many times they face the Cavs? 4 times a year, something like that. So we got to face you 3 or 4 times a year. That's not happening, man. Hold your horses." They trade him to the Thunder. But that's what the NBA wanted, because now they have the Thunder Golden State matchup, and they have a team that they can now say can compete with the Golden State Warriors in the playoffs before the Golden State Warriors actually go play Cleveland. That's what this entire video was about. It took me that long to get to there. Anyway, so my point being is, it's probably going to be another boring NBA season because the 3 teams that they're going to be pushing, the NBA, is going to be Cleveland, it's going to be Golden State, and it's going to be the Thunder. Those are the main teams that they're going to be pushing. And it's probably going to have like 2 or 3 other teams that they're just going to make it seem like they might have a chance to get, certain fan bases riled up to go buy tickets. Because whether you know it or not, those are the teams that they rile up. They rile up the fan bases to get you to go buy tickets. There's a reason why the Knicks, after like the first 2-3 weeks of the season, even no matter how good or bad the Knicks are doing, they really don't talk about anything positive about the Knicks because the Garden is going to sell out almost every time. But why are they constantly talking about how Atlanta might be able to beat Cleveland? Like, remember that? Remember when it was like Atlanta might have a chance to beat Cleveland? That was crazy. When it was like, who else they said they had a chance to beat Cleveland? When it was like the Celtics had a chance to beat Cleveland, which is also crazy because I think the Celtics sell out also. But look, man, it's crazy out there. The NBA is going to be a weird season. LeBron James now has Ward on his team. Dwayne Wade. Why I said Ward? Dwayne Wade on his team. I'm thinking about boxing. Dwayne Wade on his team. And I bet you magically now Dwayne Wade is going to be all healed. Because remember, he was all broken up the last 2 years when he wasn't on LeBron's team. Remember that, y'all? He was all broken up. Watch, he's going to be miraculously healed all of a sudden. He's going to have all of his energy, all of his stamina. He's not going to be all beat up and broken down. Anyway, that's all I got on this one. Leave some comments down below. Anybody that made it to the end of this video, please put hashtag Bronx Bombers. Oh, one more thing. This is just for the people who made it to the end of this video because this is kind of a long video. Just so everybody knows. Starting, what's this? September? Starting in October, I'm going to start giving away gift certificates. So you might want to just, I'm going to be letting everybody know about it. You might want to say, informed. But you're going to have to watch the end of the videos to find out what you have to do to get the gift certificates. So it is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. Drop some Bronx Bombers down there in the bottom for me. I want to know who got to the end of the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. I love y'all. Keep each other safe. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to help dictate the direction that this channel takes, please leave a comment. All comments are appreciated, whether positive or negative. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. And remember, positive thoughts cause for positive things to happen. Let's get it.